Hello everyone, this is Griffin Station back here with another Jump Force video, and this video will be talking about the created character information that we received in the last couple of days. Now, we've gotten quite a lot of screenshots showing off the created character system, and I'm just going to go into it a bit in this video. This first screenshot, I just wanted to start it off with since this isn't going to be really the bulk of the video. The bulk of this video is going to be what you can actually create on your character. This is just the move sets that you can make for your character. And this is pretty standard from what we know. It is really nice to see that you can actually choose an awakening for your character. So for Godspeed Bolt, that's from Killua, and so we can expect that we can use any character's awakening from characters that are playable in Jump Force. And obviously Gallic Gun is from Vegeta, Pegasus Meteor Fist is from Seiya, and Onyx Chidori is from Sasuke. And so just being able to see moves from any playable character will be really great to see on a game like this. But besides that, this is the meat and potatoes of this video, the customized avatar section. We have a lot of features for the created character system. We have hairstyle, we have features 1 and 2, which I'll show in a bit. We have the top, which is usually the shirt, the bottom, which is the pants, the hands. You can customize the hands of the characters. Now, I don't exactly know what that's going to be, because I assume it's not going to be the ring, since that would be under probably accessories. So I really wonder, it's probably going to be like gloves or something of that nature. And after feet will be shoes. We'll have a special, which I'm interested to see. It might be like a certain weapon, like you know how Sabo has his staff. I assume that could potentially be the special. And then, as I said before, accessories would be rings and bracelets and maybe necklaces and so on and so forth. And also, before I actually move on to the next image, all of these are either the original costume of a playable character, or they are a color variant of a playable character. This could mean that we're getting color variants of our own characters. Like, let's say we'll get a color variant of Naruto if we have two Narutos facing off, like this yellow version of Naruto's costume. We could potentially see that. It wasn't in the beta, but it would make it easier to differentiate between mirror matchups. So here it's showing off the hairstyle, and something really great to notice here, we have even more features over here. We have the body, so you can adjust the body type. You have eyebrows, you can actually change the eyebrows, you can change the ears. You can change the ears. What? I guess there could potentially be different shapes. Obviously the eyes, there might be choosing different manga artists' eye styles, or you could choose probably different characters' eyes from Jump Force. And after, you can choose the left pupil and the right pupil's eye colors. That is shown later on in one of the images, which is just a really cool feature. You can choose the nose, the mouth, and jaw. And then after, there's the features such as tattoos, like Hisoka's tattoos and such. And after, you can edit the voice. So it's really cool that we're actually getting a voice for these characters, because, you know, in the beta, when you would just load up into a game, they would just say nothing. And it's just like, it just seemed awkward. So I hope that they add character introductions for the battles for the created character system. Also worth noting, the hairstyles are of mostly characters that we know are confirmed for Jump Force. I'll have a list of those specific characters at the end of this video, so we'll move on for now. So in terms of hairstyle, you can see you have a lot of different options for the colors of the hair. You can choose the base color, which is the green, and after choose a highlight. So as you can see on the tips here, it's more bluish, and that's just a really cool feature. As in this image, it's like sort of blonde, and after it goes into a red. So that's just a really nice feature. Adds more depth to like just how the character looks and how great it is. And then here we have the top system. Also, this created character has this strange, I want to say skateboard on their back. It's probably Killua's skateboard. And as you can see here, all of these tops are of characters that we have confirmed playable so far, except we have a Jonin outfit. And I'm going to make a separate video on this because I think that the costumes themselves are going to be of only characters that are playable. Not necessarily the other features such as hairstyle, but I think as far as costumes, it's only going to be costumes of characters that are playable. And so obviously we have the alternate colors for Sabo, we have Naruto, we have Sasuke, and then we have a Jonin outfit. I assume is of Kakashi. And then here we have features number 2, so I guess you could have multiple like tattoos, or you could have scars, and you can have, it looks like a mustache. So it's just a lot of different features. People made a list of the different characters. We have the character from Black Clover. I'm blanking on his name right now. But there's just so many different face paints. I don't think this necessarily confirms that these characters will be playable. In fact, I don't think it does. We have Hisoka's tattoos here. But I do think that this probably means that we'll be getting representation of these series either in the story mode or as playable characters in this game. And then in this image, we see here the 2 different dye colors I was mentioning earlier. That's a really nice feature that I feel like a lot of created character systems don't have. We also have more hairstyles. I'll have that once again listed at the end of this video. And we just get to see more of the different types of features that the created character system has, because I felt this created character system wasn't going to be that in-depth, but they actually seem to be doing a pretty good job at making this really in-depth and like making your character pretty unique. And so let me just scroll all the way over here. So here's the guy list for hairstyles. We have Sanji, Naruto, Sasuke, Pegasus Seiya, Ichigo Kurosaki, Gon Freaks, Killua Zoldyck, Kurapika, Yusuke, Kenshin. We don't quite know who this person is. We have Dai, we have Light Yagami, we have a blank spot here, and we have Ryuk. I assume that this spot is actually Nier from Death Note, because it wouldn't necessarily make too much sense to separate the Death Note characters. And so I know this doesn't exactly look like Nier's hair. Nier's hair isn't quite as wavy as this appears to be, but out of all the characters from Death Note, he was the first one to come to mind in terms of having a similar hairstyle to this. As far as this character, I'm actually not 100% sure. People have thrown out Midoriya from My Hero Academia. People have mentioned some other characters from other series, but they don't quite match up, like Gintoki. It looks somewhat similar, but it doesn't match up. And so I think it might be a curveball. We're going to have to wait and see who that character is. Something really interesting, though, is that Dai is here. Now, considering Light and Ryuk are here, it doesn't mean that these characters all are playable. It just means that they will be in this game. And so if Dai's not playable, he'll at least be in the story mode. And here's the female hairstyle list that we have so far. We have Nami from One Piece, Sakura from Naruto, Orihime, Rukia, Dark Magician Girl, Yoriichi, Perona, Lala Stalin Deviluke, Kyoko, Lenali, Momo, Yachiru, Android 18. We believe this is Bola. I'm pretty sure it is. It looks a bit different from Bola, but I think it could be. And just because of the bangs, but overall it looks like Bola and Reiju from One Piece. Now, these, I think, once again, these characters will probably appear in this game in one form or another. This does confirm that D. Greyman's going to be in this game in some form or fashion, as well as To Love Ru. We already knew To Love Ru was going to be in this game because of the beta where we had a playable create a character that had Momo's hair, which is right here, and so that's great to see. But we also have Katekyo Hitman Reborn with Kyoko, and so I think that this does confirm that these series will be in Jump Force. Whether they're playable or not remains to be seen, because as previously shown in the previous image, we have Light from Death Note who is not playable. And so I feel this at least shows you, okay, these characters will be in the game in some form, not necessarily playable, but we can at least bring our expectations high that Katekyo Hitman Reborn, D. Greyman, and To Love Ru will make it in to Jump Force. Now, before I end this video, I want to thank Nini Spangle and everyone on Twitter who was working tirelessly to figure out whose hairstyles was who, because I know there was this big, huge search to figure out everyone that could potentially be in this create a character system. Once again, I do want to clarify, these hairstyles do not mean that these characters are playable. The same can't be said for the tops, but I think the hairstyles just mean that these series are in this game in some form or fashion. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video or found it informative, please leave a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so you are alerted whenever I upload. You can also click on the eye icon in the top right hand corner to see some of my recent videos. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or live stream. Bye!